So, welcome to the March Energy Report. And as you can see, I don't have my typical screen back there. I was too lazy to get the screens out. Anyway, I thought I would use this virtual background because it exactly portrays what I saw for March Energy. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm wondering, are you feeling a little agitation out in the collective field right now? Because I certainly am. I mean, everything was fine this morning, and then all of a sudden, just agitation. And I checked, and it wasn't mine, that it's out in the field. So I'm curious if anyone else is experiencing it. Anyway, before I talk about March, I want to go back to February and just, talk about what I saw and then what happened. So, what I saw for the collective, let me see here. I saw that the Earth being hit by a lightning bolt, and that I got that it would be a solar flare. Well, this whole month so far, particularly yesterday or the day before, we got hit. We didn't really get hit by two X solar flares um, because they didn't produce a CME. However, they did amp up the ionosphere, which most likely, although they're saying it's hackers or something, or a system update, was um, these X flares in the ionosphere activation is what caused all these outages, not just AT&T, but probably like 20 other really big systems, everything from Google to Gmail, YouTube, other company. It was a very concentrated in the US, but a global phenomenon. Anyway, so yeah, and I saw that Aquarius was dumping her water, meaning lots of energy coming in this month. And absolutely that happened 100%, particularly 2 weeks ago, which will come up again in March with that transitive reaction, Gene Key 49. That really was a big one. But all of that was due to, once again, solar flares, CMEs, and the ionosphere being disrupted. What else? I know that I was talking about that we were going to have lots of influences this month, particularly in the back of the neck. And I have to tell you, I've had many headaches in the back of my neck or the back of my head this month. So I was feeling the influence. And I do recognize that every time I do a energy report, it's all always very personal. So you're hearing my personal energy report for each month. What else? I also said that in the US, the truckers will make news. And of course, that's hilarious. I still have a landline. That stupid thing. Anyway, it keeps the sales calls going there. Yeah, so the truckers did make news, right? I can't remember what his name was, Chicago Ray or Colorado. Anyway, this Ray guy, and they're talking about blocking or not delivering stuff to New York City. So they did make the news. Um, and I did see bombing and a ground invasion in Iran, Syria region. That happened like 2 days after I did the February report. What else? I knew there was something else. Okay, let's just move on. Now I have Amazon, Amazon delivery. That's great. Okay, thank you. Here I am trying to make a short energy report, and it never happens that way. Okay, so March 2024 energy report, the collective energy, the image I got is that lava flow. And the word that I got was destruction. Once again, more destruction. And what I'm feeling is that, this as lava is going, it's clear, it's a clearing, although by killing something, fire is the transformative energy, and this is what's happening. We're having destructive force coming, right? Clearing the ground, clearing the field. Um, And what I feel is that just like, and it started that week, the transit of the 49th gene key, where I was experiencing, and I know other people were, and I called it very primal energy. Like I was feeling primal energy to kill, right? And it was like so like it came from deeper than my body, than I mean lower than my base chakra. It was coming from so deep inside of me, um, that what I garnered, what I realized, and what's happening this month is the earth is purging her Akashic field from thousands of years ago. These tribal and primal energies to kill, or quote unquote animalistic sexual energy, or just all of the primal memories of humans on this planet, and perhaps beyond, maybe animals as well, is coming up. So that this is why the volcano is an excellent um, symbol, because it's coming up from the depths of earth. So very primal, very violent, very destructive energies are coming up. So be prepared, right? Know that it's not yours, but be open to clear it and feel it. Okay, what else? The this is very strange. Like these are things I don't think about. For the US energy, what I saw, oh, I'm feeling it right now. And I don't understand this sadness that's coming along with this. But what I saw was it was a very dark ocean and a pirate ship. Immediately I heard pirates, pirate ship, and a ghost ship. I felt pirates, ghost ship, and the ship, just like Pirates of Caribbean. It was all destructed, burnt. The flags were burnt. No one was there. Pirates had come, but this ship had been totally demolished, and it's just floating in this black sea, black night, cloudy. And immediately I got like so like sad, maybe with a hint of fear. I'm not really sure, but just a really sad feeling. Like it came on like that. So I have to attach it to that image. Um, what I heard was what I was hearing: takeover, more destruction. And then I heard very clearly, and this is not in my realm of thinking, Nazi warships are coming. And then I also heard, oops, Zoom thinks I'm raising my hand. Let me lower my hand. Um, don't be sad, don't run. And, here I was feeling sad. And then I hear, don't be sad and don't run. This is a critical moment in US history. So March, April, starting out, these are the critical times for the US. And this whole thing of Nazi warships are coming, what I was feeling, sensing, was that the controllers, like the pirates or the puppets, US government, blah, 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 all the people that we can point to, even at the highest level, the Klaus Schwabs, blah, 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 they were the pirates. The pirates aren't even there. The pirates aren't even doing the job. And what I was feeling was, oh, the Nazi warships are coming. Those true controllers are coming. They're not that they're coming, but they're like not taking over, but they're going to start doing it themselves. Or, oh, I don't really know, right? But they're like, okay, these humans aren't getting it together. We've got to do something more. They're taking over. They're like engaging their power a little bit more. That's what I was feeling. Yeah, so it felt like, whew, like maybe like a hopeless feeling. Maybe that was the sadness. Now, however, I asked for a hexagram, as I always do, and what I got was hexagram 9, lines 4 and 5. And it's perfect, and it matches exactly with what I heard. Don't be sad, don't run. Because it says, line 4, hexagram 9. If one is sincere, the blood vanishes and fear gives way. And what it's saying is, what it's telling us is the cosmos will and is intervening, will intervene. However, we must, during this time, and of course, starting now, we must not be blaming ourselves for when things go wrong or upset, not blaming others. And don't feel guilt. Don't feel all of these low vibrational emotions, because I feel like these invisible controllers are going to be, this came to me yesterday, that they are really amping up these feelings in the collective field. So don't feel these feelings, and to stay in your inner truth, because the name of this hexagram is called the taming power of the small. It is the small actions of us not buying in to these feelings, not accepting them, however, processing them, right? Um, and us remaining in our inner truth. So we feel these feelings, and I can't remember the lady's name, Byron Katie, I think she'd always say, "Is this true? Is this true?" What I what came to me today is not to say that, but say, "Is this the truth?" And immediately, whatever feeling is arising in your field, that agitation, that sadness, that guilt, is this the truth? And right away, the answer is no, and it knows the answer is no, and it just kind of dissolves back into your heart. That's what we need to be doing. This is the taming power of the small, that these small little actions and remaining in our inner truth can counterbalance all of this intense negative forces that are really amping up. Okay. Yeah, and line 5 was, oh yeah, and just remember that the cosmos is the source of true blessings. So remain there and you will be safe. Okay. I really could not get anything clairvoyantly for this month. Maybe I saw maybe Biden falling. I mean, of course, I mean, like, but I think if he falls, if I saw that correctly, it might be a little bit more injurious. Um, I did see a scene of, I couldn't tell if it was military or SWAT raiding a house. I don't know where this was. I don't know what it's about, but when I see things, I'm asking for things that will make the news. So, and it felt like they went into this house and there was this woman sleeping in bed, or it seemed like, oops, wrong house. So I don't know if something goes wrong with that. I also saw an explosion once again off in a distance, and I thought I heard Russia. So I don't know if there's going to be I mean, some explosion, some war amping up on the Russian side. I think I'm saying that correctly. Anyway, yeah, good luck in March. And yeah, I think that's it all for now. Bye.